I was doing time in prison on an alimony rap. I volunteered to join a new experiment they had. Well, they'd put me in deep freeze for 100 years of time, and I'd wake up in the future and not owe my wife a dime. I was only 27 when I went to Birdseye heaven, and they wrapped me like a box of frozen peas. Instead of the penitentiary, they froze me for a century, and it's hell in Birdseye heaven here for me. When I awoke, a robot shook my hand and said hello. And I said, please change the channel, I don't like the Twilight Zone. I found out that I was famous like some kind of circus freak, and they even named a brand of freeze-dried coffee after me. And I was only 27 when I went to Birdseye heaven, and they wrapped me like a box of frozen peas. Instead of the penitentiary, they froze me for a century, and it's hell in Birdseye heaven here for me. Well, they now control the weather, and it only rains at night. And the biggest sport on earth is watching two tornadoes fight. And the California earthquake came in 1999. And you can take a submarine cruise down to Hollywood and Vine. Well, so many things had happened all those years I'd been on ice. They outlawed sex and music, beer and whiskey, cards and dice. Sure. But the worst news I was given was they froze my ex-wife too, and they thaw her out tomorrow, and her age is 62. And I was only 27 when I went to Birdseye heaven, and they wrapped me like a box of frozen peas. Instead of the penitentiary, they froze me for a century, and it's hell in Birdseye heaven here for me. And I was only 27 when I went to Birdseye heaven, and they wrapped me like a box of frozen peas. Instead of the penitentiary, they froze me for a century, and it's hell in Birdseye heaven here for me. And it's hell in Birdseye heaven here for me. And it's hell in Birdseye heaven here for me.